everyone, welcome to my channel. It's been a little while. I hope you guys are all doing well and having a good new year. I wanted to come on here and share my current planner system that I've got going on. I started the year with a completely different planner system. I was doing a cut down Stalogy for dailies and then a weeks for my weekly and monthly planning. And, you know, I kind of had a problem with the weeks planner last year with not having enough room. And I thought by adding the cut down Stalogy, it was cut down to week size so they would both fit in the same planner. And it just still wasn't really enough room for me. So I have a completely different setup from when I started on January 1st. And I posted a couple pictures and flip throughs on my Instagram channel, but I wanted to come on here and do maybe like a little bit more in depth. So to start, I have this little pocket planner, and this is a pocket sized planner that I got just from Office Depot. I know there's lots of different pocket sized planners out there. You know, the big popular one right now is the Moleskine Pocket. But I wasn't really sure if I was going to like the pocket size. So I didn't want to commit to the price and everything of the Moleskine Pocket Daily. But I also wanted to have more options in my pocket. Rather than just having the daily, I wanted to have some weekly layouts and some other kind of tracking and some lists and notes. So I just kind of made my own. This is the brand that I purchased from Office Depot. It's called Ecolo, I think. And it's 3.25 by 5.5 inches. And I think like the Moleskine Pocket, I want to say is 3.5 by 5.5. So it's just a little bit different. But it's, let's see, it's 192 pages. And they're lined pages. They're not really fancy paper. They're, I think, oh, it doesn't say on here. I thought they were like maybe like 100 GSM or maybe a little bit thinner, maybe 80. But then it also comes with this pocket back here. The pen loop, I went to stick my pen in this one and the pen loop completely pulled off. So there is a pen loop, but I don't know how long it's gonna last on this one. But what I figured I could do is I could probably get like a couple months into each one of these notebooks. And then if I decide I like this size, I might invest in like a different brand. But I really liked this. It was easy to get, just going over to my local office supply store and picking it up. So I'll show you guys what's in this, and then I'll also show you what is in my personal sized ring planner, and how I'm using the two of them together. So first I have, I've just kind of decorated the inside, and I used washi tape, but I think next time I do this, or I might even have to do this like in a few weeks if it's not going to last. But I'm going to do the washi tape like on sticker paper and then stick it on because it wants to peel up like around the edges and stuff. And so I don't know how long this is going to last, but I thought this was really cute. It's like purple and blue, which kind of reminds me of just January. And then inside, I made some new vinyl stickers the other day with my Cricut, and this is one of the stickers that I made, and I was just kind of in love with it. So I put it right there in the front cover. And then this is my, my overall, kind of my overview, I guess, for the month. And then I wrote down some important dates that I wanted to remember. This page I had just kind of left blank. I wasn't sure what I was going to do with it. But then last night I saw this little saying, and it says, "I wish pets lived longer and life wasn't so expensive and leftover fries were still good warmed up and people didn't suck." So I just decided I was going to write that in here, and then I can fill it in with some other stuff as I see it. But that one just kind of made me crack up, and I'm like, yes, it's all true. So I have these tabs up here. I've got my today tab, which goes to my daily, and then I've got my weekly tab. And so this is how I'm doing my daily pages right now. So I'm doing a timed schedule over here, and then a to-do list over on this side. And so far that's been working out rather well. I've got the next couple days kind of ready to go also. And then we can go over here to my weekly, and I've got a Monday start, and then it goes down here through Sunday. And then I've just got like a little section down here for notes. My next section is my food log, and I didn't really do too much design on this. I'm just going to fill it out as I need to. My notes section is still empty. I don't have any notes in here yet. My kids section, I just printed out their names and created a couple pages for them. And that's just where I can list some stuff about them, like if I need to buy them something, or if I think of like a gift idea or something like that, I can write it in there. This is my list section, which I don't have any lists yet. And then the word, do you like that word? My word of the day. So I just started this yesterday, and yesterday's word was frippery. And it's a noun. I had no idea about this word. So anyway, that's what I've got going on in this little pocket. Back here, I have some Post-it notes that I printed for free. These came from Plan with Bee, and they're freebies on her website. I have these take a note, and then also she had these really cool sticky notes for appointments. So I think those are going to be awesome to have. So that's everything that's in my pocket planner. This is like a planner that would come with me. I'm going to throw it in my purse. It's going to go with me everywhere. And then this is kind of like more of the meat and potatoes of my planner system. This probably won't go with me as many places. It's pretty chunky. I mean, it still closes and everything. It's like not super chunky, but it's pretty thick and it's heavy. So I probably won't take it a lot of places, but I will show you guys what I have in here. So this cover is a Moterm cover. It's their personal size rings, and it's their luxe version. So I think that means that like these are easy to take out, I think, I don't know. But I did swap out the rings. So these are still 30mm rings, which is what it comes with, but it came with silver, and I thought this rose gold was really cute. So I ordered those separately and put them on after I got it. My front pocket is just super simple. It's just some little scrapbooking stuff. And I did refill my card with some more washi, kind of seasonal washi, something that, you know, I might use in January or February. And then these are just like blank note pages. When I was creating some pages for this, I had some just like leftover scraps, but I thought those would be great for like lists and stuff. And then I can use washi tape just to stick them to the page or something if I need to. Back here, I have some page markers, and these I just ordered off of, off of Amazon. They came in a big like multi-pack of kind of like these more tab kind of dividers, and then also just like these more like page markers, but I like these. I like the color palette. And then this is just a couple pieces of extra scrapbook paper that I had left over from here. And then when I was at Dollar Tree the other day, they had these really cute rose gold paper clips, and so I put my extra ones on here. And then you'll see that I have some of them like throughout my planner as well. Let's see, I don't know if I have anything. Oh, I do have a couple things in the back pocket. So these are just some extra scrapbook stickers that came with the kit that I kind of bought to decorate. And I just put them back here, and I can use them to decorate my pages whenever I want to. So as you can see here, this is one of those clips that I got from Dollar Tree. And so are these heart ones. I don't know where all of those are. They might be in here somewhere. So I have these sticky notes, and I can't for the life of me remember where I got these. These came off of somebody's site, and they're a freebie, but I couldn't find it. So I looked back at the file, and it wasn't on the name of the file. It's not on the PDF. So I'm not sure. If you know, you can go ahead and let me know in the comments. I would love that, because I kind of went through one day and I like went to a bunch of different sites, and I was printing stuff, downloading stuff and whatever. And I just totally spaced on where these came from. But I have that, and I'm just kind of using that right now as just kind of like my month overview and checking off the days as I go. And then this is a holiday list. This is a freebie off of Plan with Bee. And she just has like a list of all the 2023 holidays. And then it came with this like cute floral design on the back. And unfortunately, like my printer was being weird, and it printed out with like this green color, which it kind of works, so I didn't worry about it, but it is supposed to be black. And then this takes me to my monthly section, and this is from Annie Plans, and it's just a regular 12-month calendar. So I just kind of have everything in here. These dividers I made on my Cricut, and I downloaded the file, like the cut file from List Lab, and they have a shop on Etsy, and you just get like, I think it was like all three, okay, so there's 4 of them. So I got 4 tabs across the top, and then I also got my tabs that go along the sides from them as well. And I just made them on my Cricut, and then I cut the vinyl and put the vinyl on it for the stickers. So this comes from Annie Plans. These stickers right here are just like Hobby Lobby specials. These are super cute stickers. These are from Mom Always Plans, and this is her Gamer Girl set of stickers. And I think she put them out last year around Valentine's Day, and I think they're still in her shop. They're super cute. And then it just, you know, it's just a year-long calendar. And then it does have the overview of 2024 in the back, like if you need to do any like future reference or anything like that. So then I do have my weekly section. Again, these are those clips from the Dollar Tree. And this is, here, I can take that off to show you. So there's vellum that I made myself, and it's just like trees with snowflakes, and I like that. It was just like nice and wintry. But Plan with Bee also had this dashboard, and so I thought that that looked super cute, kind of all together as just kind of like a January dashboard. And so my weekly section is like a week on 2 pages. So it's kind of set up like the Hobo Weeks is. It's got like the weeks or the days on this side, and then kind of a note section on this side. And yeah, I just went ahead and I printed out everything. Oh, I forgot to mention these cards. These are also a freebie off of the Plan with Bees website. And you can print them out in all different sizes. I just liked this little card size, just as like a little reference for a monthly. But yeah, so I just went ahead and printed out the first 6 months, which is what I like to keep in my planner. It might be like as I get closer to maybe like April, I might start adding a couple more months after June. So it just depends on kind of what I see my needs being in terms of what I need to write down for future planning. And then in here, I have my dailies. So this was kind of the sticky spot for me. And that's where this little pocket came in. I didn't really want to have to take this with me every time I left the house. And on my dailies, that's where I write down like the different errands that I need to do. So it's like, maybe I need to stop at the bank and the library and Hobby Lobby and Safeway. And so, but I'm like, sometimes I get out there and I'm like, okay, I just went to the bank. I went to Hobby Lobby. Where else do I need to go? And so that's where I would refer to my daily. So I have my daily in here, like for today, it's still here. I don't know. I'm kind of going back and forth on whether or not I want to keep 2 dailies, or I might just kind of retire this section for right now, and just keep it solely in my pocket. I'm not sure yet. I'm not sure what's going to work the best for me, because this does sit at my desk, where then I'm doing like my other, like, you know, I'm paying bills and I'm working on things and I'm like knocking off those other kind of like to-do items. So it might be that I kind of keep both of them, because, you know, if my big planner is sitting at my desk, like this is probably in my purse. And so it might be nice to have it in 2 different places. I'm not sure. I also don't want to like duplicate work for myself. So we'll see. But these are just like, here, I'll kind of show you what I've got going on here. These are just like scrap kind of pieces of paper that I'm just using, and I'm just like writing my own dates at the top. And they're just plain like, this graph paper is from like just a graph notebook that I got, I think, from Walmart. And then the lined paper is from just a lined notebook. And I just went ahead and cut and punched them to fit in here. And then I do have a few rolls of like the washi tape that has the day of the week. And so I'm just going to keep I need to add it to that one. But I think I'm just going to keep doing that for right now. And then my next section is my notes section. And I know I also have like a notes section in my pocket. And so this is going to be for like more of like the short-term notes. Like maybe it's just like something that I need to write down for when I go somewhere to purchase something. The notes in here are maybe going to be a little bit more long-term. Maybe stuff that I want to like keep working on throughout the year, or kind of like lists that I want to keep working on throughout the year, goals, just kind of a brain dump of whatever. So that's what my notes section is. I did do some little like washi swatches over here. I had gotten these off of AliExpress, and so I just kind of wanted to see what they looked like. And they're super cute. They don't go together, but they're all cute and unique in their own little way. And then these are some printables that I got off of, I bought them last year for my personal planner. And I want to say it was Annie Plans, but it might be SM Plans. I'm not sure, because I was purchasing from both. So I'm not sure, and I don't have the file anymore. So that's where those pieces of paper came from. They also have like this hobo rainbow design, which is super cute. And then my next section is my my online shop. And I decided to print out another monthly calendar to start planning. I have a show coming up in March that I have to have a lot of inventory for. I also have like a huge order right now that needs to be done in like 2 weeks. And so, but I also like want to start doing some more like kind of marketing and campaign stuff for my shop. And so I decided that I was going to use the monthly view, just like it's the same exact one that I have here at the front for like my personal stuff. And this will just be for my business. The next section I have the meals, and this meal planner is from the List Lab. It's a printable, and basically it's like a back-to-back, where so you can use like, this is like 1 week and then this is a second week. I think if I was to do this differently, I would have something maybe that, you know, like has something detachable or something that I can take as my shopping list. So I ended up like copying this down and taking it to the store with me, which wasn't a big deal because there's not a lot of items on here. But, you know, like if this was a full list, it could be kind of cumbersome to do that. And I like to keep, you know, like a list of what we've had in the past. So I'm not duplicating meals because it's like, you know, I kind of have like a rotation of meals that I make. So that's that. That's all meal planner lists. My next section is for my blood pressure. So that's exciting. You know, when you get older, you get to monitor these things. But this is just something where I can take my blood pressure, write down the date and time, what it was, what my pulse was, and then like any notes that I have. So fun times. I get to do that. And this is from Jane's Agenda. And then my next section is my contacts, and I need to fill this out. I'm not planning on putting like every single person's piece of information here, but I do want to create a contacts directory. If something were to ever happen to my phone, like I don't have my daughter or my son's phone numbers memorized, and that's a problem. So I need to write down like my important phone numbers, or if I need to get a hold of their school or, you know, anything like that. So I need to fill this out. I'm not going to like put everybody that I know in this directory. It's just going to be like kind of the in case of emergency type people. And this is from the List Lab. And then my next section is a password log, and I'm on the fence about this one. So, I mean, we have so many passwords and so many usernames, and I know they say it's not a good thing to write them down, but it's just really hard to keep them all straight. So I'm not sure if I'm going to use this insert or not. It might end up getting scrapped, or I might change this out. And instead of doing a password log, I might do like a discount code log of all the shops that I use and like the different discount codes that I have for like their shop reps and stuff like that. So that might be what this changes to. I'm still on the fence. And this is from the List Lab as well. I think like all of these are pretty much from the List Lab going forward. And then I have a travel section. And so the first portion of the travel section is packing list inserts. And what I've done with these is like, I tried to kind of come up with like a master list of like, so if we're taking our dog Bella in our camper, like this is what I need to make sure I have for her. You know, camper essentials, like if we're going to take off with our camper, like this is at a minimum what I need to make sure is in there. And then this, I started to do food and I haven't finished it. So this is like, I know like my kids always want some more stuff. We're going to need our drinks, breakfast stuff, lunch and dinner. I need to have those meals planned out, have a bunch of snacks. We always have a ton of kids that like end up camping with us. And then like my kids love popcorn when we're camping. So I always have to have popcorn. So I'm just kind of working on that. And we have, like a trip coming up in May. So I still have some time to kind of work on that and finesse that. But I have a lot of those inserts printed just because we do a lot of camping. I mean, it's like one weekend could take up, you know, 1 or 2 of these pages. So the next insert that I have is the travel budget log. And this is just for like a bigger trip planning. So this isn't so much for like the weekend camping trips, but like if we're going to go on a road trip or like a weekend long, like, or maybe like a 4-day car trip or something like that. I'm going to use this. So this is just kind of, you know, I can kind of keep track of how much we're spending on things. And like my husband's kind of a nerd and he likes to track like what we spend on gas and like the price per gallon and the price per mile and all that. So anyway, I can write all of that down here, you know, and then it leads to those really fun, interesting interesting conversations. Oh, yes. Anyway, he's kind of a nerd when it comes to that stuff. And then our travel details, just kind of like if we have any reservations anywhere, anything like that, like, you know, rental cars or whatever. And then the next section that I have is my inbox. And I can take this out because I've already dealt with this piece of information. This was just like a postage thing. Okay. So this is just an insert that I don't know, I've had it forever. It came with like one of my personal planners somewhere down the line. And I used some letters to put inbox across the top. And so I have this as like a little pocket. Like you can see I had a receipt in there. And then I also have just like paper back here where I can write stuff. And I have seen inserts where there's like check boxes, and I might end up doing that because right now it's just blank paper and that might get a little messy. And so then in the back, I just have like one of these little zipper pouches, and that's just for whatever my little heart desires, maybe some stickers, some stamps, you know, again, some receipts or just like a tag off of something that I want to hold on to. It'll go in there. And then I also have some Post-it notes that I printed, just using Canva, just creating like a Post-it, you know, like a piece of paper where you stick your 6 Post-its on there, and then creating some different looks. So this is like a 5-day menu that I can use. These are just floral. I've got some trees and snowflakes and some mushrooms. And I'll just keep these in here just for whatever. In the back pocket, I don't have a whole lot. I have a ticket for a special event that my son got invited to. He won like a drawing contest. So he gets to go meet an author next month. And so this is our ticket to get into that event. And then I just have my mild liner here. Let's see, this is the olive color. I'm like obsessed with it. I only need this one right now because I just highlight everything with it. And then this is a fountain pen. It's just, I think it's like a cheapie. I don't know. I got it off of AliExpress. I want to say it's like probably like Jinhao, Jinhao. And it came with the cartridges. Like I'm not a fountain pen user really, but I wanted to try one. And so it just has like the cartridge that you just like press into it. And it's got black ink, but I think it also came with some blue ink. So anyway, that's everything that I have in my personal size planner, and how I'm using like my pocket together with the personal size. If you guys have any questions, go ahead and leave them in the comments below. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing if you haven't already. I'll see you guys later. Bye.